We chose St. George and the Dragon because up till the time of St. George, the dragon was unbeatable. And we likened that to fibromyalgia. And St. George, of course, successfully killed it. And we believe that most people, with the proper nutrition and the proper guidance and the proper adjustments to their nutrition, which is a key, can beat fibromyalgia. And we have thousands of cases now to prove it. We'd like to say hello and thank you to Dr. Fred Ulan, who sends us many doctors. And he's an excellent doctor who teaches nutrition to doctors. And he lives in Clearwater, Florida. We'd also like to say hi to Mrs. Duffy in Ireland, who's been sick for years, and in her first month is doing stellar performances. I would also like to thank you for your thoughts and prayers, emails, phone calls concerning the loss of my wife in November. Thank you very much. Reviewing a decade of fibromyalgia progress between medicine and our methods, we have maintained the same basic criteria, and medicine has advanced in how to kill the pain and have no great significant knowledge about what fibromyalgia is, or that it is a condition at all. They still call it a syndrome, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So our basic criteria have been the same. We have not gone back on one of them, but we have added and expanded some. So I'll briefly go through this again. FM is a deficiency disease with amino acids, deficiency and imbalance causing indigestion, malabsorption, general body enzyme failures, and transportation breakdown for all other nutrients. That means a protein deficiency can make you deficient in everything. Not 100% true, but close. Vitamin deficiencies, all. This means things like scurvy. Your doctors are treating you and they never find you have scurvy. Sacrilegious. Essential sugars. We did not include that in the first early observations because we had no way to measure them. Now that we have ways to measure them, we've also taken steps to correct them. Mannose is the mother of all 9 sugars. And in our products, Cialo Gold, which is 200% aloe, and Vickery Sea Plant Minerals. And the Vickery Sea Plant Minerals all have the essential sugars in there, which is essential for immune function and cell-to-cell communication. Fatty acids. We addressed fatty acids from the beginning, but we found that there are a class of people who do not break down the ALA and the into DHA and EPA, and we have and are addressing that problem. We're going to probably come up with a new super ultra fibromyalgia package, which will address every known increased deficiency. A lot of the things are handled with the basic multivitamin that we use, but the bugs are getting worse and the people are getting worse, and we have to increase those things very often, make adjustments to those. Mineral deficiencies. Now, especially iodine. In the last couple of years we've written and done a lot of research on iodine, and the iodine is found again in our Cialo Gold and our Vickery Sea Plant Minerals. This is essential for protein metabolism, infection, and a great many other things in the body. Degenerative disc disease. We, from the get-go, were able to diagnose degenerative disc disease better than any CAT scan, MRI, or any other method of thermography. We did that with simple kinesiological tests called the BEV test and the CCT test. And these are not generally known today, not even in chiropractic, although any chiropractor should be familiar with them. And the same thing with the orthopedists, but they don't seem to do that either. Lymphadenitis. Basically, it's just an inflammation of the lymph system. But to find out that information, we use simple energy test kits, which have measured this again since 1999, 2000. And medicine doesn't even know that it exists. Notice that we don't do any teleprompters here. We don't even write on the hand like Sarah Palin. We use a pad. Bacterial, virus, and fungus. These are gigantically increased in the last couple of years. The bugs are badder. A lot of the viruses are unknown, and there's no easy way to find them because some of the viruses hide in the nervous system and don't travel in the blood. So our medical brother don't know the score on that either. So if you compare, and we'll just show you a clip here where the doctors who are prestigious and well paid by Giant Pharma and others, and what they say comparing to what we do, I think you'll find that they're still at sea.
Good morning. I'm Bill McCarberg. I'm founder of the Chronic Pain Management Program at Kaiser Permanente in San Diego. I'm also adjunct assistant clinical professor at the University of California in San Diego.
I'm Dave Williams. I'm from the University of Michigan. The Chronic Pain and Fatigue Research Center is located there.
Now, for 30 years, I've been trying to be kind to these doctors. They certainly weren't kind to us. But they've ignored these basic fundamental truths, which are that nutrition can heal the body. And I'm talking about all diseases. So having ignored this, they have become ignorant. And that means having little or no knowledge. Now, I'm talking about fibromyalgia and infectious disease, etc. So now we have they have a certain amount of ignorance. And having not any knowledge or not becoming intelligent, they are fools. So we have great learned doctors who are fools in certain areas of their practice. And God said, I will make your wise men foolish or fools. And you see them right here on this screen.